My concept of hospice before was the end. A big sign over the door that said the end, because that's what it was.
And I wish that it wasn't out there such a scary word, because you think hospice and you think, oh, this is it. This is the last days. But really, hospice isn't.
If I had known what hospice was, I thought it was a place that you put somebody just before they died. I thought there was a place, a hospital, a room. That's what I thought hospice was.
One of my coworkers suggested she had a very good experience with hospice at home, and so that's what initiated my call.
I've known about hospice. I didn't think that we needed it at the time, because I was pretty stressed out with what was going on at the nursing home, and I didn't realize that I needed them as bad as I did. And once they stepped in, the care stepped up.
When someone chooses hospice, it does not mean that they will no longer receive treatment from me. We stay in contact with hospice nurses, with hospice, and with the patient, and the patient is free to contact me just as they would normally before I've made the referral to hospice.
Hospice is a comprehensive program established to provide supportive and palliative care to individuals who have been diagnosed with a life-limiting illness. Many people think that hospice is a place you go, but actually, hospice is a service that comes to you. Hospice is delivered wherever our patients call home. Hospice provides support and education to the patient and family or primary caregiver. Since we focus on the patient's physical, emotional, and spiritual needs, hospice typically begins with a conversation in the comfort of your own home. A professional admissions counselor will meet with you to discuss the services provided by hospice, clarify goals of care, and answer any questions you may have. If you elect hospice services, a registered nurse will visit your home within 24 hours to assess medical eligibility for hospice. During this time, the hospice nurse will also discuss your health history, symptom management that may include pain, available counseling services, and the ability to reach our team 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Each patient receives an individualized written plan of care. The interdisciplinary team establishes, develops, supervises, and revises the plan as often as necessary. Medical supplies, durable medical equipment, and medications are prescribed in relation to the hospice diagnosis and are provided at no cost to the patient and family. You have the right to be fully informed about the options available. At Infinity Hospice Care, we have the expertise, caring, and professional guidance to help you every step of the way.
The biggest thing I like to do is get hospice on the scene early.
Start talking to hospice early.
If I were to do it again, I would get hospice sooner.
They're the ticket. That's the ticket.
Infinity Hospice treated my mother like a person. It's very easy when you deal with a person that has dementia to forget that they are a person, because they get lost in themselves, and so people tend to treat them as or talk around them. But that wasn't what happened. The nurses spent time talking with her, and in fact, she even got to the point where she looked forward to it. She would forget my name, and I'm her daughter, but she would look forward to her spiritual counselor coming to see her, and they treated her like a human being.
I have nothing but praise for Infinity Hospice.
I was referred to Infinity from a friend, and I would do the same.
They were right on. They were big. It was like God sent.
let's give hospice and Infinity Hospice a try, and then you give me feedback and you let me know how you feel.